Y'all ready for some pretty average photography from my favorite city in the world? That's me on the keyboard, by the way. Beautiful, isn't it? I'm kidding, it's not me. It's Peter McKinnon. Today we are trading in the dad cam for the Sony A7R Mark V. And we've chosen the most beautiful location in all of Japan for the intro. The light's nice though, I hope. Is it? Marshall didn't even nod. Okay, well, we're not doing it again. Yeah, can I access it? Wicked. And here it is, the Sony A7R Mark V. You can tell by the distinctive weird flip out screen. And the V, A7RV, you know what the V stands for? It stands for very nice. This is a very nice all around hybrid camera. Let's take our first photo right now. I did it. The shutter, so soft, so butter. And just like that, we got kicked out of our first location. The first location was so good, the security behind us was like, no, this is too good. We're saving this for Bradley Pitt, because he's Kazo. This is a pretty mysterious spot here in Tokyo that not many people know about. We don't really know what goes on inside. But from the appearance, there is a tiny bear riding an elephant. It sounds illegal, but maybe it's nighttime. I don't know. A lot of buildings here. So I made a video about this being my perfect camera, and I believe for any hybrid photo video shooter, it is an incredible tool. Marshall's gonna adjust the VND. Is it good now? Perfect. Ooh, a sun flare? There's no sun here. Wow. That's how you end a skateboard film. Whenever you get the shot, you do the fingers. In terms of hybrid for both travel as well as I'm primarily a wedding photographer, it's an incredible tool because you could just hit the record button and you just go into whatever your video settings are. So you set in photo mode, you're taking your pictures, and you touch the one button and you're just in recording your proper video settings. I use the Canon R6 a lot, and if you hit the button when you're in photo mode, there's no way around it. It just launches you into automatic video mode. It kind of sucks. This is a much better tool for me. Now we can do a B-roll walk. Oh, hi there. Oh, now it's A-roll. Is the camera even on? I don't know who I'm lying to. I always use the flip out screen. I never shoot through the viewfinder, only to try to look cool on the internet. It's the only time I do this. The rest of the time, it's just this. I can get better candids, right? You're like this, you're getting your street photography or you're at a wedding day, you want those candids. This is much better. No one's upset, but as soon as I do this, you're like, oh gosh, that guy from across the room, he's taking my photo. Oh, 7-Eleven. So here you have your collection of beverages. The one thing that Japan has that no one else in the world has, Hawaii has a little bit, these cans of coffee. They're incredible. The Wanda Morning Shot is probably my favorite. The Boss Olay, probably second. You can get them from the cold fridge, or there's a hot fridge over here. It's the same product. You can get it hot or cold. And here, these are if you need to coat your stomach because you're going out drinking and you don't want to throw up. Sometimes they work. In our experience, they don't work. Also, the Japanese dessert game is off the charts. So this is coolish. This is probably for kids, but it's a milkshake in a Capri Sun style bag, and you warm it up, and it's incredible. You can also get your ice cream cone, your soft serve, just ready for you. And then the last thing to tell you about, maybe the best thing in all of Japan, is the egg sandwiches you can find at any konbini. And the 7-Eleven one's pretty good. The Lawson Station one, I would say, is the best of all the egg sandwiches, but they are all some of the best food that you'll ever have in your life. It should be Michelin star winning. 3 stars, egg sandwich. It's true joy. Oh, there it is. And this here is Marshall's favorite item. It's considered weird to eat or drink on the street here. You're supposed to sit inside and have your moment and enjoy your Wanda Morning Shot. We've come out here. I feel like if you stand near a thing that sells food or drink, I feel like you're okay. I feel more comfortable here. The A7R Mark V, also a great table for your Japanese beverage. Oh, weird.
Slightly magnetized?
Yeah, there's some sort of magnet. So it actually is a functional table. I won't test it too heavily.
Oh, wow.
But look at that. Look at that. So the magnet is coming from inside the house. Let's see, is it this? So I'm guessing it's to just keep these together. Look at that. Why? Why is this a product? Uh-oh. Oh, look at this guy, he's ready to eat. Can you get a close-up of this guy? He's the king of wonder and magic. We are still in Shinjuku, we haven't gone anywhere. Just been walking around, and I've come across my favorite neon sign in the evening time. Right now, it's not so exciting. It's still pretty nice. Nighttime, it really comes alive. So we'll come back. I don't know if we'll come back in this video, but subscribe because we're gonna be doing this video with a bunch of different cameras. So one day with a variety of different cameras. What are we doing right now? Let's go to Yodobashi, I guess. Today we're shooting on the 35mm f1.4 G Master lens, which is one of my favorite lenses. I love a 35 to just go out in the world and I don't know, not think too hard about gear. Just nice to have with you. You get that shallot at the field. We're gonna be doing some photos with Brittany and Lee later, and I can use that for a portrait environment. I can use that for a travel environment, and you can also use it when it gets dark and you gotta go to that high ISO. When you shoot at 1.4, your ISO can stay, honestly, a heck of a lot lower. I rarely find myself, even at candlelit wedding days, going above about 6400, 8000 ISO. There are instances where I have to, but at 1.4, if you're on the 50, 1.2 GM, you are likely going to be able to stay way below any territory that would potentially get sketchy in terms of ISO. And there are a variety of other autofocus options depending on what you're into. I find myself using the people most often. Cars, I'll typically just touch it and do it that way, but if you're into car photography, you're shooting cars all day, it makes sense to be in that autofocus mode because it knows what a car is, it knows what a plane is, it knows what an insect is, it doesn't know what fish is. So if you're underwater and you're trying to do fish photography, it won't identify, maybe in a firmware update, I don't know, but we tried it and it didn't work. Some good light over here. Another benefit of the AI chip is that it now in auto mode, so if you're shooting aperture priority, it now understands what you're trying to expose for. So if it sees a person in the frame, it's gonna make sure that they're well lit. And the same goes with auto white balance, that it's now going to expose for skin tone rather than overall white balance. And it's a heck of a lot better at it. I would say my trust level with past Sony cameras when it came to auto white balance was 0. I also don't like to do a whole lot of color correction in post. I want to get it right in camera. So I shot them pretty much always on shade mode. With the A7R Mark V, I'm a little more comfortable letting the camera make some selections. We're gonna go for a bit of a walk around here, and we're on aperture priority. And we're gonna do some street photography, some no-look street photography, just bop, bop, bop. You know? No? Okay. Here we have what appears to be Anxiety Bear, who just dropped a massive ice cream cone, just like me in Reykjavik last week. I like the zoom in so you can really see the longing and the sadness and the lack of life purpose. And then phase 2 dropping the ice cream, various different poses of the ice cream being on the ground. What a story. This is a B-roll shot. We're gonna pan together.
Where are you going?
Oh wow, wow, so nice.
What are you doing? Stay there.
I shoot everything in S-Cinetone. I like the color palette a lot for video. It's awesome, highlights everything. It gets you, I would say, 85, 90% of the way to what I would want my final video to look like. I still add my LUT. You can just access to my LUTs down below if you want. I still add a little bit of it, but it gets me very, very close. Need any lantern stock photography? Because I got you. come on through to Taylor's Lantern Photography warehouse. Also, I can edit my voice to do anything because I'm wearing a mask, so I could just do this all in post. Just voiceover, you know?
Hi there, I'm Taylor. Let's take some pictures,
I'm
yeah.
not even speaking now. Just getting the nat sound.
Here we are in Japan. Yeah, having a great time with this Sony A7R Mark V.
Could shoot this video in 10 minutes now. We're out here taking pictures, and they're getting loud over there. Got the Sony A7R Mark V. First shoot, all the noise. There's never any noise in Japan, and now all of a sudden there's noise. It's because we're talking. All right, I'll make you guys walk towards me again. Yeah, perfect. Hey, I just be unreasonably happy with each other and nice. There you go. Beautiful. And then you'll get the rest of your trip other McDonald's in Bali. Get some coupons. You get the top. Everything's out of focus. If you guys want to be kind of in the center here, I'm trying to frame out all the garbage cans. We'll see how good I can get. At least we get the foliage. And if you guys want to look at each other and get really close together. Right, there's the garbage can disappearing spot. Right, it's good. And if you guys want to look towards me for one or two here. Yeah, you can do hand in pocket. A little more casual then. Play the leg like a guitar. I get it. Awesome. That's good like that. And yeah, just kind of walk towards me here and just pretend you're going for a walk down tiny alleyway. So candid, so lovely. One thing I will say is how fast the AI autofocus, as soon as you point a camera at anyone, it is instantly tracking them. It's throwing a box around them if they're further away, or it's getting the eye and face detect. And it is incredibly fast. It is, you can literally just point camera at people and take the photo. It makes it really easy. You gotta get them in the frame in order to get the photo. That's just the wall. That's all I have to say right now. Let's go back to the B-roll.
Going back this way.
Here we are using a chicken as a key light. And we're going to be doing some nighttime, we'll call it blue hour photography in Shibuya. Blue hour today is 7 minutes long because it's winter and the sun sets and then blue hour is just gone. So you have a few minutes to get a few photos, so you gotta get set up in the spot you want. Also, our audio doesn't work in the scramble for some reason, so I'll walk you through what we're doing now. Here we are. We are getting prepared to take the photo. We are walking in place to take the photo, and now the photo is complete. Wow. Thanks, Sony A7R Mark V. Oh no, 35 isn't wide enough. I feel like I have unfortunately thwarted myself for the photos that I wanted to get. So that's too bad. So we're gonna have to rethink this. 35 is tight. If you're gonna come here with a wider angle lens. 35 is great in low light, but unfortunately it is not going to get you the photos that you want. Ooh, that looks nice though. There you have it, Sony A7R Mark V, again using signage as their lighting. Very fun day with this camera. It is incredibly capable for a hybrid photo/video creator. Whether you want to do photos, whether you want to do videos, the Sony A7R Mark V, it will make all of your wildest dreams come true, and it will get you as many cheese pizzas as you want in your lifetime. How many cheese pizzas do you want? Is it 100? Because you can get there with this camera. Thank you, Sony. Without you, I would have fewer cheese pizzas. See you tomorrow. Ow, I walked into that wall. I'm back.
If you're interested in the presets that you've seen, there's a link down below to go get them. And you can get them and they can be yours. I have no more visuals to show you. It's a podcast now. See ya.